Hello everybody, my name's Savannah and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my April TBR. Now, this month is testing month at my school, so I am crossing my fingers that my teachers don't give me too much homework over that week because it's state testing. So that could work in my favor of reading this month, and if that is the case, then these are the books that I would like to read this month. The first book is a book that I have already started and I only have like 100 pages left in it, and that book is Frost Like Night by Sarah Rash. See, I only have this much left to read and then I'll be all done with this trilogy. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them Character Guide is the next book I would like to read this month. I'm kind of falling behind on my reading this year. I've only read like 17 books, which is not great for me. I usually read like 12 books a month, but so far that hasn't been happening, and I really need to step up my game, even though a ton of you will be like, oh, it's fine, it doesn't matter how many books you read, but it matters to me. So I'd really like to read a lot this year. This book will help me out a lot because it's really short and there are barely any words on each page, and it's a great book to read if you love Harry Potter, so I will be reading this book this month. So those are the books that I want to read in order. The rest of these are kind of not in order, it's just like from smallest to biggest that I have them stacked up, so I may just read them whenever I want to, but I will read them this month, just not any particular order. Stardust by Neil Gaiman is another book that I would like to read this month. I watched the movie and I thought it was pretty good. I didn't know there was a book, otherwise I would have read the book at first, but when I went to this used bookstore and saw it, I was like, oh yeah, there's a book for the movie. I remember now because it said like at the end of the movie that it was based on a book, so I was like, oh, I want to read that. So I picked it up, and this was actually a new copy, so it costs a little more, but I'm glad I picked it up. And it's also pretty short, so it gets me farther into my reading goal than if I kept reading big books. After that, I would like to read The Serpent's Secret by Sayantani Dasgupta, and I just realized that under The Serpent's Secret that it says Hiranmala and the Kingdom Beyond. So I guess that's the series thing. But again, it's tiny. I picked it up at the book fair. Might as well just read it, get it out of the way, and see how much I like it. After that, I would like to read Hunted by Megan Spooner. I believe this is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So I love Beauty and the Beast, and this is probably going to be a great book for me. I just hope the main character likes to read, because that'd be super. And the last book I'd like to read this month is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Now, obviously, this is not all of Pride and Prejudice. That'd be a lot. But this actually has 4 of the novels in it. So it has Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, Emma, and Persuasion. So it's like split up into 4 different stories. I picked this up last year for my birthday. If you watched that video, you know what I'm talking about. And this was only like $8, so for 4 stories, that's pretty good. And this is the only copy of Pride and Prejudice I have, and I really want to read it because I've been watching the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, which came out like years ago, but I've been catching up on them, and I just really want to read this book and see how much I like it, because I know a ton of people love it. Read by Zoe loves it, and I just want to be a part of that loving community. So those are all the books I would like to read in the month of April. I'm sure I can do it. I have faith in myself, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to read a little bit more. I've already read 1 book this month, so that's really good. And hopefully I can just continue reading, finally get past that sort of reading slump. It's not my fault. I haven't really been reading that much well, I have been reading a lot. It's just I've been reading big books. Last month I read War and Peace in 2 weeks. So that kind of took time away from reading other books, but at least I finished War and Peace, which is a huge accomplishment, and now I'll be able to keep reading as much as I like. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!